summer. It was maybe 4 years ago, and I was living in Ananda City. I was already in the community. I was following and guiding a group of children of 10 years old. And so we were supposed to sleep in the wood, like in the forest. It's very close to the community, but it offers like a very intimate and isolated space, so you can really experience to be in the wood. And so it was the night, so we were like together, and there was sunset actually, so we had a fire and songs and storytelling. And it was really nice, but you can imagine that for some children this is very exciting and they can have a lot of enthusiasm. But at the same time, it can be challenging because maybe it's the first time that you just sleep without your parents or outside, just in a very new environment. And so this was the case for one of the children, and I was really just looking at him, just feeling a little bit of apprehension, but he was really strong. He was determined to stay with the friends. And suddenly, the children that were supposed to sleep with this young boy, they decided that they want to just be outside the tent, just sleep around the fire. So for this boy, I was looking at him, and this was very, very challenging again, because he was feeling the tent is going to protect me. I will sleep with my friends in the tent, we will close the tent, nothing can enter, I'm protected. And so he had to choose what I should do, like sleep outside with my children in the darkness with my friends, or sleep inside the tent but just alone. So he decided, okay, I will stay with my friends, I will sleep outside. And so he just immediately just jumped in the sleep bag, just zip above the head, just all, and it was like that. You guys just look the shape of the body on the ground, and still, completely still. And so I was just praying for him and just saying, okay, it's going to be okay. We were just reassuring them and encouraging them before that. And so everything was still after a while. And for me, it was just so beautiful, because we had this beautiful just evening with the children just so open in your lap and just storytelling and the fire. And then the expansion of the wood, just the sounds of the night and the breath of the trees. I was really having this really high state of joy and thankful and gratitude for that night. And at one point, it was really just very, very deep in the night, late, I heard crying softly and just being in this tension and very anxious state. So I tried to encourage him just to be calm, just telling him to breathe and everything is going to be okay. It's almost morning, so don't worry. But then after just a few minutes again, it was this breath and this crying. So I just went there, and it was already, beyond that point when you can just go back. The breath was really, really almost in a panic. And so I just said to him, if you want, I can just bring you to your mother. We can just walk together, we can go to the room, and you don't have to worry about, we're just going to be safe and everything is going to be okay. And just saying mother for him, it was just it was relaxing and just, yes, of course, yes, I want to go. But for me, it was really, really powerful to experience how the same night, the same conditions, for him it was a nightmare, it was just terrifying visions, it was the deepest fears. And for me, I was experiencing this joy, this expansion and calmness and peace. And so I said, what about me? Because maybe the same fears and worries that I have, they are not existing as the fears that this child was experiencing. I'm just closing myself in this sleep bag with my worries and my tensions, but outside is just peaceful, it's just peace, expansions and night. So I was really, really touched because of this experience. And then another thought that I want to share with you is just about the mother, because actually we are not alone in this night. So for me too, we can have the strength of the Guru, of the Masters, of God. So we can just really call even in this moment, just because the darkness is very strong and the fear can just catch us, but just we have God, we have Master, and we can just ask, help me, just come to me, be in my heart, give me your calmness, give me your peace, give me your light that I can share your light. And so just this image that we can walk together hand by hand with Master through this night, and instead of focusing on the lowest and just the worries and fears and just these small traps, we can just look up and just see the stars and see this expansion and just try to open and transform ourselves and expand with God. So this is what I wanted to share with you.